Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Road to Rank 1. It's episode number 13. Unlucky 13, let's hope it isn't. As you can see, 1637 rating. We gained 5 rating from our last game, last time out. For me, I'm recording on this same day. For you, it's going to be a different day. Presumably, depends on whenever you're watching. We lost against BZH, 28 points I think it was, because I failed at Cyrillic. I read Irkutsk instead of Yakutsk. On the 3 times multiplier, that's absolutely unforgiving as well. So here we are, 1637 rating. We've dropped a bit. Another loss would mean that we're outside of the top 10. Let's get right into the games, and let's hope that I'm going to be playing a bit better. We're starting off against Jeff, and this might actually be a +0. I don't think it will be. I think it's going to be a +1 if we win. Of course, if we lose, it's going to be absolutely devastating. So let's not lose. Rue de Tennis. Gonna be in France somewhere in the hills or mountains as well. So I'm expecting an 04 phone code somewhere. Okay, no, Besançon. Surely I trust it. Surely it's not misleading. And since it's not Cyrillic, surely I'm reading it right. That actually falls within the 03 phone codes. We'll find out. Okay, very nice guys. Degas, middle of the country. I think I would have gone somewhere near Lyon if there weren't any clues for Besançon. But it's a good start. And next up we have this kerosene tank, which is, I presume, going to be Hokkaido. Don't think that's a Hokkaido plate though, so let's just send near Aomori. Okay, it was just Hokkaido, Sapporo. They go all the way down south. It's going to be another 2,000 points. Jeff from Czechia. I think they're on like 1120 rating. So a bit less experienced, presumably. We're going to be in Russia here. Feels pretty European. Should probably go somewhere near Russia. Near Russia. Of course I should go somewhere near Russia. I was going to say somewhere near the European side. Somewhere out west in Moscow. Near Moscow. Okay, it was even all the way near Latvia. I mean, when I spawned into that round, I even thought it was Lithuania. So that makes a lot of sense. Round number 4. Let's see if we can win here. It does look like it's Europe. I think it's going to be Sweden, though. Could be a country that we win in. It's actually Norway. It's at Veien. I think there was a green plate as well. So then bus stops aren't going to be useful for me. And it pretty much looks like Oslo area. Don't think I'm going to find any strange clues anyway. I could be completely wrong. Which is why I'm still looking. But let's not try too hard. Could be something else. It is Oslo. Baklanka and Kukoboy. Interesting. Not places that I've heard of. Okay. Actually not too sure where this is. I'm gonna go somewhere down here. It was actually north. Okay, that's gonna be the game though. Not the best guess to win on. Russia, not my strongest suit. But we gain a point. Let's head into game number 2. We're up against DQ Mir. Another lower rated champion. I think about 1200 rated. Probably going to be a +2 if we win. Elvia. Did I have this round in a previous episode? Maybe. We are in Bolivia, right? I think so. Surely this isn't Peru. Not seeing any Peruvian polls. If it is Bolivia, I mean, it should be quite findable, even, maybe. Please don't be Peru. Okay, what's near Sucre? Should have trusted myself a bit more there. It's going to be 300 points though. I was moving away from Cochabamba at the end there, because I did believe it to be more Sucre area. Next up we've got this sign. Okay, we're going to be in Argentina. A bit more northern. Of course in the north you're going to get more Generation 4 coverage. So this Generation 3 is kind of throwing me off. Maybe it's not as north as I think it is. I would love if we can stop switching lanes and just keep moving for a moment. Okay, the vegetation definitely gave me a more northern vibe. I don't see any pole tops that I recognize to be any specific region. Generation 3 is kind of throwing me off, but I'm still... Yeah, I still want to go like here. I thought for a moment it could be like... Okay, good. We're in the right state. When I looked at the round, apart from the vegetation, I thought more of like San Luis area. Couldn't see any mountains though. We had low trees. Just fit more for that area. Next up we've got Brazil. Let's see if I know any pull tops or anything here. Not that I can see. That's just a kilometer marker. Don't think it's going to give us the state. If I had to guess, my guess would probably be really bad here. It is quite green. I'd probably go like western Sao Paulo, Mato Grosso, somewhere there. Goiás. This round is kind of throwing me off. Phone code, please. Okay, Sao Paulo. Good. SP253. I thought it was going to be like somewhere here. It's not going to be findable though in Sao Paulo. So let's hedge middle. Okay, very nice. They are in Minas Gerais. Not a bad guess though. I was almost as far away as they were. Round number 4. Looking like Canada. That's an Alberta sign. No, Manitoba sign. Nice. Luckily it says Manitoba, or else I would have messed up real bad already. The 241. Can't say that I'm aware of the organization of the roads. I'm seeing a lot of 25s. There's the 244, and the 240, and the 242. We have to be somewhere around here. To me it felt more northern at first. And from what I can see, the 241 is not really a nicely east to west or north to south road. Okay, all the 2-4s are here, but maybe I should trust my instinct and look a bit more north. 248 is there. Maybe I shouldn't be looking for road numbers at all. Maybe that's just a bad move. And I think the Generation 2 coverage is also throwing me off a bit. I mean, wait, it's Generation 3, never mind. This was Generation 2. I'm not sure, I'm gonna leave it there. Downtown Winnipeg. Okay, I was never gonna find that. A very short stretch of road. Probably should have sent sooner, because apparently they missed that it said Manitoba. And they sent Quebec. Next up is gonna be the Philippines. Can I get a province or a tuk-tuk? I actually saw the video by Phineas where he played Jake Lyons, and there were southern. I think it was that game. I might be mistaken. It might have been another game, and there were like those northern tuk-tuks, and somehow they both knew that it was Davao or Mindanao. I actually don't know which game it was. Might have been another video. We did have a more southern tuk-tuk. I'm thinking this is going to be like here. That's what I'm feeling. Could just be Mindanao though. Felt a bit more like Leyte or Samar to me at first. It was just Mindanao. But quite a decent region, guess. 606 points. I don't remember which game I'm talking about now, but I do know where the round was, and I do know that there were northern tuk-tuks, and somehow it was Mindanao, which surprised me. Caution. Are we somewhere in the US then? We have wooden poles, we have no antenna. What does it feel like to me? Maybe Kentucky? Generation 1 coverage, always very welcome. Do you have a front plate? I might not be able to figure it out. That's a very red plate. That's weird. Okay. I wish we could get out of this Generation 1 coverage. Might have to head the other way on the intersection. But I feel like I've already committed now. Not gonna be able to read anything. But we do have front plates. And we're somewhere in the US. What could this be? Could it ever be more inland? I don't really see Missouri or something here. But it could be wrong. That doesn't have a front plate. And there is a front plate. Let's check this car though. Don't think that's a front plate. Generation 1 is just absolutely horrible. I think I'm gonna have to plonk like West Virginia, Kentucky. I'm not really getting any vibes here. And these are not the most fun rounds. Double damage though, so I always kind of want to be slightly cautious. Let's see what they guess. I could be completely wrong. Okay, it was Kentucky. Somehow I do know my states. 514 points, getting them below 1000 health. And most importantly, we still have full health on 2.5 times multiplier. And that might be very needed in Brazil. Got a bit of a dry landscape. Makes me want to go like Bahia. But Brazil can look quite versatile. Okay, 38 is going to be up here. Can I find any river? I feel like I shouldn't be looking for it. Let's make sure 38s are actually here. They should be. So I'm going to send somewhere in the middle there. By the way, when I was playing the other matches, I was in Brazil and there was a sign that said Paraíba. So I sent Paraíba, and then in the last 3 seconds of the timer, there was a kilometer marker that said Minas Gerais, I'm pretty sure. Somehow I was still in that game. Didn't cost me the game. That says Geo. Do I trust that and go Goiás? I think that may be what they've done as well. That shouldn't say 16. It is very dry. Let's make sure we're actually in Brazil. I think so. I'm gonna trust it. Okay. That's not gonna be game because they're actually closer. Taking off 51 points. I do have to close out this game very soon now. And we keep getting big countries for some reason. 3.5 times multi. We're not moving away from the Americas. Which is something I'd rather do on these multis when I only need a little bit to knock out my opponent. I'm not really getting the vibes here. Maybe a plate can help, but it probably won't. It's orange in the middle, which is not something that I know of front plates. I only know that Georgia has peaches and Florida has oranges, but they don't have front plates. And this feels like... What does it feel like? Of course, if that car has front plates, it can be... I was going to say it can be West Virginia, but maybe it can. I thought West Virginia doesn't have front plates because it borders Ohio. Surely that's a West Virginia thing only then. That white circle. And I'm not actually messing up here. And it's going to be the west of the country. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. I might be doing something very, very stupid again. We'll find out. 10 seconds. Surely that white circle on the car is correct. And of course I went the wrong way again. And they 5K'd. They went the right way and found the intersection. Very well played by them. My weakness is coming through once again. This is just unreal. We're in the US again. This time... Texas pavement. I don't know that round bollard. I've seen round bollards in Colorado, but I think they are double. Well, this is just great. Is this Texas pavement? Can I trust myself to go that far south when this is potentially not Texas? 350 west. There's the 380. 77. Okay, I'm not seeing the 350. That's kind of worrying. But this might just not be the Texas pavement that I thought it might be. Let's head over to these cars, if they're still going to be there, which they appear not to be. The road angle is quite interesting as well. It's not really east to west. It's more of a northeastern angle. Okay, let's see. I mean, this should be Texas pavement, and it feels kind of Texan as well. But I'm just not finding the 350. What about here? And it's all 385. Okay. And I'm not seeing the brown kilometer marker that we saw in the canyon round we had in the park in the south of Texas in the previous episode. That's Colorado, right? Yeah, we're there. Somewhere there, I think. Okay, we weren't even on the 350. Our opponent is staying in it. Please just give me pinpointable Netherlands now. Please, just... Okay, it's gonna be Poland. That might be pretty bad. Region guessing Poland. They just insta-send. That's making me think they went somewhere in the middle. It's kind of wavy, rolling hills. Let's go a bit west. They go a bit east. They're gonna be closer. Not giving up yet, are they? Game number 2 is turning out to be quite a long one. 5 times damage. San Marino, surely. Hopefully they don't know. And hopefully I'm right. They did know. I mean, we're playing champions. They are going to be quite knowledgeable. They're going to have a lot of knowledge. It's not going to be easy to catch them out. And we're going to be in Iceland. Okay, 5.5 times multiplier. I'm going to have to find some signs. Please tell me there are some useful signs nearby. You'd think Iceland couldn't be a lot of damage, but if I somehow manage to go to the wrong side of the country, then it could still be bad. I'm not too good with like looking at these mountains and then instantly thinking of a region. It could be southeast of Reykjavik on that flatter part. It could be north of Reykjavik, near the where the peninsula starts in the northwest. But we're quite remote. I'm not too sure whether we're going to find any signs anytime soon. Maybe if we get lucky. Personally, I wouldn't mind like fast forwarding this part of the video because it can be quite boring to watch. Okay. Well, this could be big damage. I don't know where we're gonna be. I don't think we have those like jutting mountains up there. Okay, the timer was doing crazy things there, but we win there. The 848. GG to the opponent. Again, not the best guess to win the game on, but we out-hedge him. That was game number 2. Let's head on to game number 3. Another slightly better opponent, Plonkosaurus. starting to go up in the rating. 1250, 1300 maybe. We're back in NA. Back in the US. Can I please head that way? Kind of want to take a look at the car. I may not. Picayune. 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 That says Mississippi. I thought I knew the name Picayune as well. Might I have seen it in a CG video? Could be. Should I scan for it? Probably not. But that does say Mississippi. And it was all the way down south and I missed it. Okay, right on the border with Louisiana. Good start though, 855, I'll take it. Better than taking damage. Comando de Campagnana, or Campagna. Let's just check for mountains in the north. That should tell us that it's Santiago de los Caballeros. Oh, good. Most we can pick up here is about 450 points. If they do guess Santiago, what is it? Santo Domingo. But they get Santiago as well. Round number 3. Kyrgyzstan again. I would not know where this is. Dry mountains. Could be this part of the country again, the west. But we get quite close there. 100 kilometers closer, 263 points. Good. Round number 4 is going to take us to Albania. How far south do I think this is going to be? Could be downtown Tirana, to be honest. I'm going to go south of Tirana, near Elbasan. I think it's more southern than it could be northern. Doesn't really feel like Montenegro to me. It was very far south. Mount Shika. Another 250 points right before the multipliers. No damage taken yet. But we know how fast that can switch around when I'm playing the games. I'm gonna be in Greece here. Are we on the flat plains near Larissa? Potentially. I'm gonna send it. Because I don't think we're gonna be up here. Could be though. Double white lines, wooden poles, all pointing towards Greece. I didn't even check the antenna. And they go US, and we're 29 kilometers away. Very nice guess. Good. Game number 3, a bit easier than the previous one. 3 points. We're getting back up there. We're only 3 points below the starting point of last episode. I mean, this season, I don't really care for it this time. I'm not playing Battle Royale. So, I mean, I don't even know where we are now. 35th. But we're not going to be in the top 100 if we only play duels, which is what I'm going to be doing. We need one more win, I presume, to get back in the top 5. Steak, still 1900. I don't think he's going to lose anytime soon. Steak's got, I think, 34,500 games at this moment. That's 30,000 more than I have. That's 10 times as much knowledge. The math doesn't add up there. Let's just make it 8. At least 8 times as smart. Let's hope these waiting times are not too long this time. We're against someone without a name. Is that ever K-pop? I don't think so. I mean, they are Portuguese. Might I be playing one of my viewers on stream? Sending quick. No info there. There's a name of a bay there, but I'm not gonna be able to find out where it is. Could it be K-pop? I don't know. Could be anyone that doesn't have a name. Round number 2, Malaysia. Generation 4, stickers, mainland, telephone number. That says Nagari Samalan. We are gonna trust it. The sticker does check out with the phone number. That's crazy. If it is K-pop, not understandable because he has played quite a bit of Malaysia himself. Round number 3 sends us to Guatemala. It's very different to typical Guatemala rounds. Very dry. Taking this part of the country. It's just downtown Guatemala city. I haven't been able to deal any damage so far in the first 3 rounds. Let's make a difference in round number 4. We're going to be in Peru. North or south? That is the question. I expect them to send quite fast. Like they've been doing this entire time. Why do you just say, okay? Okay, I don't know whether this is north or south. It doesn't necessarily feel like Chile. It doesn't really feel like Pura either. If it is like Tacna, then too bad. Okay. Good. It's just north. I think I doubted that it might have been north because I didn't see any of those typical tuk-tuks, smaller vehicles. Round number 4 might pose to be a problem. We are in a mountainous forest. Why can I not read properly? I don't know what that says. I mean, is it like Washington, Oregon? What am I looking at? I want to see the plate. It's just a white plate. Could be BC as well. I'm not too sure. Looks like the Transformers might actually be facing the road. Municipal County, Summerland. Giant's Head Park. People are gonna know what Giant Head's Park is. I don't know. It could be not West Coast at all. Okay, where's BC? There's Summerland. It is quite big. Good points though. My US state knowledge is not the best, and Canada, of course, not either. Okay, is this Iquitos or is this... I think it is Iquitos. Mountains to the west though. That doesn't make sense, so then it's gonna be something else. I think I gotta go like near Tarapoto then. If we're this much in the mountains. Don't think it is gonna be Tarapoto, but surely it's near. All the way out there. Sapozoa. Okay, good game. I didn't check the rating. I didn't remember the rating. But this could be a good game if we're playing well. Okay. We're in the Philippines again, but it is very dry. We've got some palms as well. Don't really know what the tuk-tuks are telling me. This could be northern tuk-tuks. Could be very wrong as well. Hopefully there's a province or something here. Sirawai. Why do I feel like I've heard of it? Zamboanga del Norte. Thank you very much. There we go. And we're going to be there. Good. Let's hope they don't find it and go north with those tuk-tuks. I mean, when I looked at the tuk-tuks first, again, they kind of look like the northern ones. But they're not the typical style, let's say. Hopefully they send Luzon and we win here. I guess they didn't know which country it was going to be. And they send Vietnam. Okay, GG's. Only 2 points. We're nearing level 130. I don't know who I was playing. Could have been K-pop, could have been anyone. 2 points only, unfortunately. So we're 1 point down from where we started off last time. We're tied with a Terror Walk. Let's at least surpass him. We've been recording for half an hour. Let's keep going. Unmaker Omega. We haven't faced any top 10, top 20 player on the series, I'm pretty sure. We have faced some players that are like 15, 1600. But we haven't had the hardest matchmaking, let's say. Bantan Chum. I've got some mountains to the north, but I'd rather find a phone code. 04. Well, that's like here, I think. 04 should be in the east. But that means I don't know what Bantanchum is. We're probably gonna be like near some mountains out here. Yo. We're all the way near Laos there. 600 points though. So 042 is gonna be northeast and 043 is gonna be southeast then. I think. I haven't remembered the 04s that well. Brazil 10. Okay. Please let me move. Because I haven't seen any polls. The Brazil 10 could just be findable by itself. But I kind of want to get a general feel. Why is it so rollercoaster like? Is it ever like far inland? Okay, never mind. The O10 should be findable, right? Don't know why I'm looking up there because I think it's gotta be like somewhere here. There it is. It's gonna be a long road. That I know for sure. Seems to stop at Brasilia and go on up until the north of Tocantins. So I think we're gonna be quite safe there. This is the point where it reappears down south. I'm not gonna check because that would just make me annoyed. It shouldn't be down south though, I think. I mean, it could feel a bit inland though. Tocantins, I like it. It was all the way up north, Para. That's why it was kind of hilly. Take a bit of damage there. But they sent Piaui, so at least it's not too bad. Row number 3 is going to be South Korea. Phone codes would be nice, although I think it's going to be Seoul. Nothing there. Maybe a road number would help. Gumi. Surely Gumi is findable because it is quite big. But I haven't learned my... I mean, we're on the 1 as well. The 1, the 33, and the 5. I'm sorry for not knowing these, for not remembering where Gumi is. That's the 4 everywhere. Where's the 5 and where's the 33? Okay, this is kind of embarrassing. Did I miss anything else? Gasan, Sionsan. Why can I not remember where Gumi is? That is stupid. Doesn't really feel like Seoul though. I don't know why I'm taking this long on South Korea. They may find it if they want to. I'm not gonna find it. There it is. It's just right in the middle. Just near Daegu. Now I know. Now I won't forget. Surely. I'm gonna forget again. I apologize in advance. Next up we have got Bolivia, I think. Maybe Peru. Let's see if we can find a flag, a kilometer marker. This is a very interesting round. It's quite recognizable, but I've never had it before. The amount of red brick makes me want to go Bolivia, but the coverage that is in Bolivia, this has to then be like northeast of La Paz. Like there. Okay. It was actually northeast of La Paz. I wanted to safety send a bit, even though there were no multis, so could have committed. Row number 5, onto multis now. Starting off in Uruguay. Kind of hilly, kind of dry. Probably just send southeast. Sure. Somewhere there. Uruguay can be surprisingly hilly. That probably has a road number, then I'm not going to be able... Okay, doesn't have a road number. All the way down south on the coast. Didn't feel that coastal to me. But luckily they didn't get it either. Road number 6. Surely we can do some damage sometime soon. I'm just going to instantly send Senegal here. Because it should be Senegal. With this Carbler driving on the right. And if it's not Senegal, then GG's. I feel like I've gotten a lot of coverage up there recently. Very flat. Alright, 2.5 times multi now. Back in Brazil. Those could be like Sergipe poles, maybe. 166. Don't know what that's. If that's a Brazilian road number or just an address. Okay, I haven't got too much here, so I'd hope to find something very soon. Why does that say Fortaleza? Surely that's misleading. I kind of have to send somewhere near it though. But those signs have been deceiving me every single time in Brazil. Okay. I gotta send somewhere close. If this is like very far south, then it was Roraima. That was Roraima. Okay, I could have lost there. I could have won there. I'm unaware of that coverage in Roraima. We might have had hills in the background, which I completely looked over. That is a very interesting Roraima. 337, 338. I mean, is it worth it to 5k? Not really. Unless you're all the way up there. Holleg Binsveld, Bereitveld. I don't know, we're somewhere there. Intersections to our west. I don't know, I never really feel the need to 5k ACW rounds like this. It's gonna be good damage though. Somehow it's gonna be 444. And now I really need to get the best out of myself. We are in Australia, Generation 2. Round Bollard, okay. Queensland or Southern Australia? That's what I'm thinking. And I'm also thinking that we're probably never gonna get out of this dirt road in the hills. And that we're not gonna find any clues. But I'd rather at least narrow down the state or territory that I'm in. Could it ever be Tasmania? Maybe. Could it ever be New South Wales? Also maybe. I don't see Western Australia here. Maybe a very weird Victoria. I want to know if that sign has anything useful. Probably not. It's just going to tell him to slow down or not overtake. Okay, we're getting some pulls. It's going to be Tasmania, isn't it? It is. Good. Let's go somewhere there. Let's hope they don't find it. That would mean game, unless they send the southernmost tip of Victoria, probably. But I presume they might know the possum guards. Okay, they sent Queensland. Good. That's gonna be game. GG's. Very well played, Unmaker. Round number 9, quite hard. I wasn't too sure myself up until that Pulsum Guard came. We've been recording for 40 minutes. I mean, let's do one more game. We're on 60-47. That's 1 point above where we were when we started last episode. Let's do one more game. It's going to be against the Burgo Oz. I'm also playing at a completely different time than I would normally play. Yet still, we're not really getting the enormously high-rated opponents. The top 20 players, let's call it that. Okay. I mean, maybe that's a good thing because I really haven't been playing the best in these past few episodes. We're in New Zealand, and I would have loved a useful street sign or a bin or a phone code, but nothing's really going my way. Where do I go here? Do I go southern North Island, or do I go east, like east of the valley here? Because this can get quite dry as well. But we do have some ferns and such. I am not too sure where to go here. There's no multipliers yet, and even if I middle send New Zealand, it's going to be not the most damage. Okay. I think I'm going to keep it here, but I could easily see it like being here. I don't think it's going to be northeast. It's going to be all the way up north there. Up north. Good damage for the opponent. 760. Yeah, for some reason I'm very bad at rural New Zealand. I'm very bad at rural rounds in general. Morelos. Am I going crazy? I always forget where Morelos is. There it is. Sure. La Pluma. It's unfortunate that that's blocked out. I mean, I'll trust you. Go for it. It wasn't Morelos. It was State of Mexico. Maybe the town. San Bartolo Morelos. Who knows? At least it was close. Round number 3. We are in Czechia, I think. Okay, beautiful coverage switch. It's not going to help me. Yeah, it doesn't feel like Slovakia. Middle hedge. Good. Round number 4. Low cam. Surely that means Sri Lanka. I think it will. Balangora. I'm not going to find that. Balangora. I am going to find it. Good. At least they got Sri Lanka as well, avoiding any big damage. And we're actually slightly taking the lead there, 23 points. Looks like we're going to be back in Mexico. Single yellow line with the short. Never mind. That's single yellow line. I thought it was going to be like Chiapas or something. It might actually be close to the Mexican border. It was closer to the east side of the country. Okay, both me and my opponent doing quite alright as we enter round number 6. Looks like we're going to be in Hungary. Yeah. Did I have this round before? Maybe. Serens. There's a lot of SZEs here. I think I did have this round before. But I'm not that good at remembering these place names. Then again, 2 times multiplier on Hungary is never going to be too bad. I've got a lot of that, of the takta, and I can't remember where that was. Okay, let's look at the landscape and then just send something. I thought it was going to be like here. Could be completely wrong. I don't know. I don't remember where this round was. A lot of the prefixes are common in one area. Okay, it was northeast. Okay, they missed the country. They went Czechia. Yeah, I mean, they're a low-rated opponent, but I didn't expect that I'd have to send that quickly. I would have expected them to know that that was Hungary. Gonna be in Spain here, no big clues. It looks like this to me. Okay, it was actually Extremadura. Good points though, 1500. Very close to Portugal. Round number 8, triple damage. Are we in Indo? Yes, we are. That is the well, the card that you're mostly going to see in Eastern Java. I think I just got a sent there as well. Why does it look so much like a black card though? I mean, this has to be like Madura Island or somewhere there. It was Madura Island. Good. That wins us the game. Card knowledge. I mean, it's not the most fun thing to do. I understand their Timorges. +2, let's say GG. We're up to 1649. 3 points up from the last episode. At least we didn't lose today. Back in 5th position. Of course, there's a long way to go. I gotta start winning games. And I gotta start coming up against better opponents. To challenge me even more. Okay, that was it. I see that Polly lost, by the way. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna end this episode here. It's been another 46-minute episode. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and leaving comments. I appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you guys in episode number 14. Goodbye.